my intermittent fasting, why I think this is perfect for me and it's worthwhile trying, and I'm never going back. Eating what everyone else is eating. That led to obesity and out of control type 2 diabetes. Who's feeling like crap? This guy, me, until I stopped eating factory food. I completely reversed my type 2 diabetes and I'm losing weight. Join me on Primal Inspired Keto as we explore recipes and living just a little bit primal in this modern world. Welcome back to Primal Inspired Keto. I'm Mark Wheeler. Remember, please, click subscribe, click the bell, get my updates. This is going to be a new series for me, and it kind of changes the way I look at food and recipes and things like that. And I'm super excited about what this is doing for me and to me. I'm very much enjoying it. I never thought I was going to give up pasta and bread and all those sorts of things. And now I don't want them, because it's like I said it before, it's like smashing yourself in the thumb with a hammer. Why would you do that? And in this case, it tastes good. I thought it made me feel good. It didn't. It didn't make me feel good. And the same thing with multiple meals a day. So here's what I'm doing. I'm down to, and let me just say, before I even get into that, pay attention to your body. Get with your doctor. Make sure that things are going well. I know when I was really monitoring my ketone bodies, the numbers, I was pushing ketones of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it was not real. It was real, but I didn't get the full effect of it, and it really wasn't representative because my numbers were skewed by the medications I was taking, and even after I was off the medications, it took me a little while to get used to have my body get used to what it really feels like. But now I really understand. I understand why people want to be in ketosis. I understand, I think, what fasting does. And I've got an interesting twist on fasting. So let's talk about what it took me to get to fasting. I started only eating 2 meals a day and leaving out breakfast, and then I weaned myself off of that and tried starting just eating 1 meal a day, except for Sundays. Sunday's the day I like to have breakfast with my wife, and we have a big dinner, and it's all part of the routine. But I've always been curious, what is the basis behind hunger? Why do I feel hungry at the same time every day? Do I just really need that? Come to find out, hunger is just a hormone. The hunger feeling is a hormone called ghrelin, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And ghrelin just is an idiot. The secretion of ghrelin has more to do with the time on the clock than really needing food. This is time to feed, so your body's getting set up to feed, and you don't need to feed. Once you ignore it and you recognize it for what it is, you conquer it. I'm not hungry at all during the day. I can watch people eat without, which was always a problem for me. I can watch people eat without having a problem with watching them eat. I'm fine with that. And I'm really not hungry. Now, the ghrelin will kick in every once in a while. You'll see something, or I like to research cooking and cooking styles and things, and you'll see something that looks good, and you have that little feeling. That's the ghrelin being reduced or produced into your gut, and you have that hungry feeling, but you ignore it, it goes away. So I started eating once a day, and I found that my energy levels were through the roof. I feel great. I was back to losing weight. That's how in a previous YouTube video I talked about breaking the keto stall or the plateau. Not a plateau anymore. It's just not. And I can't imagine ever going back to eating multiple meals because of my energy level is just so intense now. It feels so good. So I was doing that. I was eating once a day, but then I thought, really, I'm all about the primal hunter-gatherer, trying to get the most of that. Now I can't, go out and shoot squirrels in the backyard. Probably could, but I'm not going to. So what I discovered is a coin that I created. Here's one side of the coin. This side of the coin celebrates a day of successful hunting and gathering. The other side of the coin represents a day not so lucky, but encourages you to stay strong. Better luck the next day. And then 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If it comes up like it just did, success, I'll eat. If it comes up the other way, not today, I don't eat. I don't eat dinner. And I only do it 3 days a week right now. I only do it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And so I've been doing this for 2 weeks, and the 1 week, the second week, I hit the not today twice in a row. I hit it on Monday and I hit it on Tuesday, and it was great. By the second day, I was so cranked up. I had so much energy. I felt so good. But by the end of the second day, I think I was ready to eat. I don't know if it was fatigue from just not eating, not having the opportunity to eat. I don't know what that was, but it was interesting. So I'm doing it again this week. I can see myself continue to do this. I'll put these on my website if you're interested in looking into them. So along with my spices and stuff, I think this is just something I'll be doing. So I have found that it makes a huge difference in the way that I'm feeling, the way that I eat. Now on Sundays, like I said, I'll have breakfast with my wife, and then we'll plan for a decent dinner. I really have to watch, and I don't have as much capacity for binge eating, for gorging myself at dinner time. I don't know how much of a problem it is. It's probably more of a case of guilt when you eat too much or something, maybe at this point, because the food is really good. But it hasn't been a problem. I eat until I'm full, and then I feel good about myself, and I can go through the evening. So I eat. I'll typically eat anywhere between 5:30 and 6:30, and then I'm fine. I'm fine for the rest of the evening. So who would think that I would enjoy fasting, or I'd find so much energy from fasting? It seems to be backwards. And I think the key is not eating anything. And there's all kinds of studies behind that. If you have even a couple of almonds here and a little something here, I don't know. It's just unusual. Staying away from all of that. So fasting is fasting. I don't do anything. I might try to mix in some bulletproof coffees here and there if it doesn't affect my fast. But I'm staying in ketosis even immediately after dinner. I've got way more energy to exercise and to get involved in more things. This is just really the way I wanna be from here on in. I can't imagine doing different. And I know my body changes and things change with time, but if you want to try this, I think it's worthwhile. I think it's worthwhile trying and experimenting with, because everybody is different. Everybody has different requirements. Everybody has different needs. But to me, it's certainly worthwhile. Giving it a shot. I know mentally I'm much clearer than I was before, and I thought I was doing pretty good before, but now I seem to be really on the ball for most of the time, and just like I said, just tons of energy. So again, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, click the bell. I could really use the subscribers. Check out the website, primalinspiredketo.com, like what's on that banner right there. That's where I have my herbs and spices, all organic stuff, and my Redmond salt. That does pretty well. It really makes that one meal a day that I do eat all that much tastier and desirable and guilt-free. Stay away from those factory foods. So, yeah, let me know how it's working for you. Send me comments. Send me any information you might want to share with me about your journey. And I look forward to reporting on my journey. So thank you very much. Be safe.